Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today, as you guys voted for back in my poll that I made for what game I should be doing on my channel, all of you guys voted for GTA Vice City. So yeah, here I am doing GTA Vice City. Now I'm not gonna lie, this game I have a lot of nostalgia for, considering this is not only my very first GTA game, but it is also the very first 3D game that I have ever played. Before this game, the only games I had ever played were the Nintendo Entertainment System games. So yeah, this will be a pretty good one, I believe. And yeah, honestly, I don't think I need to give too much introduction to this game. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Yeah, one thing that I would like to say, for a lot of this playthrough, I think I will be staying quiet.
Hey guys, it's Ken Rosenberg here. Hey, great, hey. Well, I'm gonna drive you guys to the meet, okay? Now, I've talked to the suppliers, and they are very keen to start a business relationship. So, if all goes well, we should be doing very nicely for ourselves, which is, you know, good. Okay, so they're brothers, okay? One operates the business, and the other one does the flying. Okay, that's them in the chopper. All right, here's the deal. They want a straight exchange on open ground. All right? Okay, stay tight. Let's go.
Well, that's Victor Vance, for those of you who have played the GTA Vice City Stories game. That game came out after this one, so I do not know how many of you guys know Victor Vance, but I'm not gonna lie, he looks kind of different, like very different in that game compared to what he looks like here.
Got it?
100% pure grade A Colombian, my friend.
Let me see it.
The greens?
10s and 20s. Used.
I think we have a deal, my friend.
Oh, shit!
And of course, just like every movie that has been made on, you know, criminals, yeah, of course, the deal goes bad. Although I would like to ask, why doesn't Tommy grab at least one of the briefcases with him? I think he could have definitely done that.
One freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face. Go get some sleep. What are you gonna do? I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
And alright, we finally have... Oh wait, what? Why am I in the freaking car, huh? Okay, I'm going to guess this was probably an issue with the thing that I have kept the frame limiter for this game unlocked, which, yeah, if you do not know, GTA Vice City is pretty old, though I would be very surprised if some of you guys don't know about that. I guess I'll leave Ken's car with him for now, so yeah, he can go wherever he likes to go. Okay, oh my god, what has happened to my... I guess I didn't change my controllers correctly, or maybe this game just messes up too much if I unlock the freaking frame limiter, which is a bit of a problem, but yeah, if you don't know very old games...
With a message from the State Department. All bridges and some roads in the Vice City metropolitan area have been closed because of a severe weather warning. Meteorologists are tracking Hurricane Hermione, which has devastated 5 Caribbean islands and is heading for Vice City. More updates soon.
Alright, okay, so that is definitely something that was a bit strange for me, because I thought I closed the radio, but I guess that is something that they play regardless, because Well, it's kind of important because, yeah, that's how GTA, like older GTA games worked. So this map is pretty huge. However, the later parts of this map are actually blocked until we have progressed enough into the story of these games. So yeah, unlike in GTA 5 and, okay, no, I think this was in GTA 4 as well. But yeah, you cannot access the entire map from the very beginning of the game. Though to be honest, you can actually do that if you don't take the roads, that is. But anyways, we can just go through here and progress at least the, you know, first part of the story.
Hello, Sonny.
Tommy! Tommy, it's been too long. I know. You're just overwhelmed with emotion. 15 years.
Seems like only yesterday.
I guess that's a perspective thing.
Hey, doing time for the family is no piece of cake, but the family looks after its own, okay? So how'd the deal go down? You sitting on some white gold?
Look, Sonny, we were set up. The deal was an ambush. Harry and Lee are dead.
You better be kidding me, Tommy! Tell me you still got the money.
No, Sonny. I don't have the money.
That was my money, Tommy! My money!
Well, he's definitely not happy.
You better not be screwing me, Tommy, because you know I'm not a man to be screwed with!
Wait, Sonny.
You have my personal assurance that I'm gonna get you your money back. And the drugs. And I'm gonna mail you the dicks of those responsible.
Hey, I already know that. You're not a fool, Tommy, but I warn you. Neither am I. If it was anybody else, you'd be dead already. But because it's you, because we got history, I'm gonna let you handle this.
Look, Sonny, you got my word.
I'll be in touch.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess... by the way, yeah, that's... Okay, oh my god, why is it... Okay, yeah, maybe, you know what? I think I should just activate the frame limiter. Yes, that will run the game on 25 FPS, but... yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That flickering of the minimap, I'm pretty sure was a tutorial thing, but it flickered way too fast. But I think our room is here, right? Yeah, so I'm going to guess this is something that Tommy rented, right? I don't think he probably owns this. But anyways, yeah, so while we are going to do some things more in this game, I guess I can talk about why I'm playing the original version here instead of the freaking... what do they even call that thing? Oh yeah, the defective edition. Yeah, that's what we call it. But anyways, yeah, so... The reason why I'm playing it is because, well, I mean, just look at Tommy Vercetti in the freaking defective edition. Like, seriously, why did they even call that definitive edition? So yeah, we'll be playing the OG versions, not that crappy, defective edition, which, by the way, my god, that thing is just robbing people. That thing costs, like, in my currency, the same price as Monster Hunter Wilds, which, yeah, you are crazy if you think I am buying that instead of freaking this. Also, by the way, what is happening? Why the Fagio's driving was that awkward over there? I'm not gonna lie. You know what? Maybe for this version, I will just test this out and... okay, where is it again? Okay, here it is. Yeah, let's see. So if we turn on the frame limiter, yeah, as you can see, it limits the frames pretty badly, but... Okay, let me just see this. Okay, yeah, at least the driving works perfectly now. Yeah, so that's kind of unfortunate about old games that... they were all set to be, played on a specific FPS. And if you play it on any different, yeah, game-breaking things like that can happen. So yeah, I think for now, I'll just play with the frame limiter on. You guys can let me know if you want to see it with the frame limiter off or not, but...
I have been sitting in this chair all night with the lights off, drinking coffee. This is a disaster. We are so screwed, man. These gorillas, listen to me, are gonna come down here and rip my head off. It's ridiculous. I did not go to law school for this. Okay, now what the hell are we gonna do?
Shut up, sit down, relax. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. You're gonna find out who took our cocaine. And then I'm gonna kill them.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Let me think. Oh, there's this retired colonel, Colonel Juan Garcia Cortez. He's the one that helped me set up this deal well away from Vice City's established thugs, okay? Now listen, he's holding his party out in the bay on his expensive yacht, and all of Vice City's big players are gonna be there, okay? I have an invite. Of course I have an invite. But there's no way that I'm going out there, sticking my head out the door. No way,
I
not gonna
told
happen.
you, shut up. I'll go myself.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, I like 1978 too, but you know, this isn't gonna be a beer and strippers do. I mean, no offense, but I think that you might turn heads on the runway for the wrong reasons.
What's wrong with the way I'm dressed?
Okay, look, here, stop by Raphael's. Tell him I sent you. He'll make you look respectable. Okay, go, come on.
All right, dude,
Who does that
sure.
guy think he is? Now I gotta dress like a chump as well as hang out with them? I like this shirt.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. Those, you know, what do you call it? He has a bunch of monologues like that throughout the game, where the screen goes black and then he talks to himself. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The English goes way too freaking fast, if I can be honest, sometimes. But anyways, I think what was the name again? Yeah, Ray Liotta is the, what do you call it, voice actor for Tommy in this game. Unfortunately, I think he's no longer, you know, with us. So, you know, rest in peace. He did a fabulous job with this game. Though, from what I have heard about, you know, Rockstar Inside reports, yeah, working with him was not a pleasant experience for Rockstar, which is probably why Tommy Vercetti never returned. I mean, to be honest, there's another character in this game called Avery Carrington. I forgot what the actual name was.
Nice bike.
Okay, by the way, one question I have. Who says that line? Is it Tommy who says that, or is that guy says that? Let's see.
No, my bike!
Yeah, because that voice sounds kind of different, you know? Also, I'm going to keep the radio off just so that, you know, I can at least talk a little bit. And also, I do not know about YouTube's rules. I know if I am monetized, then, or like if I was monetized, I would have been demonetized for, you know, listening to the radio. However, I do not know what the rule is for people who aren't even monetized. Yeah, I'm not going to risk a ban or anything, so I'm just going to keep that thing off. Plus, I would like to talk in between anyway. So, yeah, I guess I can talk a little bit about the game's story. So, if you do not know, Sonny Forelli, which is the guy we were, you know, talking about, or like, you know, who we saw talking with Tommy and, you know, getting angry with him. Yeah, he's currently the boss of the Forelli family, which at this point in the game, because, you know, for anybody wondering, you know, if I was playing the GTA games, or I'm going to do a series on them, why don't I just start with the oldest, the GTA 3? Here's the timeline of the games. Even though GTA 3 is the first game that was released, in reality, the GTA 3 game, its story is actually the last story that takes place in the 3D universe of GTA games. So if you don't know, GTA games' stories are divided into different universes. So if you played the very first GTA 1 and 2, those are completely separate universes. They have no relation to each other. However, starting from GTA 3, all the games that came out after that, like GTA San Andreas, then Vice City, or like Vice City came before San Andreas, and then after those two came Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories. All of these games combined make what it's called the 3D universe for the GTA games, and Vice City Stories is technically the very first game that takes, like, the story of Vice City Stories takes place before any other GTA game in the 3D universe, and after that is GTA Vice City, which I'm playing right here. After this one takes place San Andreas, then Liberty City Stories, and finally GTA 3's story happens. So yeah, the very first game that Rockstar released was actually supposed to be the last game, in terms of story at least, when compared to the other GTA games that had came after it. After that, when Rockstar released GTA 4 and GTA 5, they are from a completely different universe called the HD universe. And the GTA 6 game that will be released next year, hopefully, yeah, that will be in the HD universe as well. So it will have relations to GTA 4 and GTA 5 and not these 3D GTA games. But anyway, I can talk about the rest of the stuff later. But yeah, for now, let's do the party mission. So now we'll be introduced to the guy who, you know, basically, you know, gave Ken Rosenberg the information on, you know, Victor Vance, the guy, you know, who was about to sell us some grade A Colombian.
I understand you are here on the behalf of Mr. Rosenberg. I hope any recent problems have not affected his health or mental well-being, Mr.
Vercetti. He's just got a touch of agoraphobia.
Excellent, excellent. And you?
I just want my merchandise.
It's an unfortunate set of circumstances for all involved. Of course, I have initiated my own lines of inquiry, but such a delicate matter will take time. Perhaps we'll talk later. Meanwhile, let me introduce you to my daughter. Miss Davis! Cara mia, could you look after our guest while I attend to my necessary obligations?
Of course, Daddy.
Please, excuse me.
Mercedes?
You try living with it. Anyway, let me point out some of our more distinguished guests. That's our Congressman Alex Shrub with Rising Silicone Star, Candy Sykes.
And have you met my lovely wife, Laura? No? Well, unfortunately, she's in Alabama. This is Candy.
And over there, we have the Vice City Mamba's star titan, BJ. Always the charmer.
I blocked down on him, and then I put him in a wheelchair.
That is good. Well, now I'm looking at some prime...
And that poolside amphibian is Jez Torrent, lead singer with Love Fist.
Can I tell you? Do you know how they play ping pong in Thailand? Let me tell you. It does not involve a paddle, if you know what I mean.
Impotent. And the chatty trio, that sleeping sweat gland is Papa's right-hand gimp, Gonzalez. And the other two are Pastor Richards and pseudo-intellectual film director Steve Scott.
Throws a passion with the Nympho invaders when the giant shark comes in and just bites their dicks off. Now, you never saw
And there's Diaz over there.
Your party is never a triumph. I can only apologize.
Oh, de nada, amigo. How do we find you?
Our business is very trying. Barbarians at the gate. A time for rewarding one's friends and liquidating one's enemies, amigo.
Who's the loudmouth?
Ricardo Diaz. He's Mr. Cope.
Mercedes!
Oh, I was just taking my friend back into town. Another time, Ricardo.
Ricardo, let's go.
Let's get out of here. Actually, take me to the pole position.
Drinks.
Alright. By the way, all of those characters that Mercedes just introduced us to, yeah, they will be important later down the line. Anyway, I guess I'll just take this cheetah over here. Which, by the way, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the cheetah and I think the car beside this is Phoenix, right? Let's see if that's the name. Okay, what? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, as a kid, I never really understood what kind of a talk that was going on here. Also, they didn't show the freaking name of the car.
Difficult having a rich and powerful
Whatever.
father.
Anyways, let's try and not crash our freaking car over here. I think this is supposed to be either the Phoenix or... No, actually, Phoenix looks a little bit different. What am I saying? Yeah, that's the Phoenix over there. I forgot what this car's name was, but yeah. The Cheetah, the Phoenix, and this car over here feel pretty similar to me, if I can be honest. At least in terms of driving. I know they look pretty different. But anyway, which one do you prefer? I prefer the Cheetah, if I can be honest.
See you around, handsome.
I'm sure you will.
Alright, by the way, yeah, Pole Position Club later down the game will become a, business that we can take over. And I'm not gonna lie, it's like the worst business in the entire game. At least in my opinion. I just, never really saw anything, interesting or, why this, business even exists the way it does. But, now that I'm an adult, I know what the point was. Though, to be honest, I do not know how sitting in front of a stripper will actually help our business grow. Yeah, I do not know what the game's logic is, but anyways, okay, you know what, maybe I should just save the game here. I think I've done the introduction, so maybe I'll call this first episode right here. I like to keep this first intro short, if I can be honest, but yeah. So what was I talking about before all of that? Yeah, so if you do not know, so I told you guys about the how these games story work. Now, what I would like to ask is that would you guys prefer me to do GTA Vice City stories and Liberty City stories? The problem is that those games are like very hard to get because they were only released for the PSP and the PS3 far as I know. So, yeah, that definitely is an issue for me because I'm a PC player. I mean, that should be obvious given the fact that I can unlock the frame limiter on these games, but yeah. Okay, I think for now I'll just keep this suit with myself, though I'm not gonna lie, I really like Tommy's OG look of his Hawaiian shirt and his jeans. But yeah, anyways, I guess I'll see you guys on the next episode. So yeah, if you guys like what you see, then be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And the comment section, yeah, you tell me your memories about GTA Vice City and your opinion on whether I should do the GTA Vice City stories and Liberty City stories games, because I have been able to run them before on emulators. Though the Liberty City story game I do not know because I actually played it on mobile, on my brother's mobile. So yeah, I've only played the mobile version of that game, but I've seen the footage from the PS3 and the PSP versions and they look much better than the mobile version. Though if I can be honest, the mobile version, even though it may run a little bit better compared to the OG versions of these older GTA games, it just doesn't feel like the OG games in my opinion. So yeah, do let me know your opinions about that. I will not spoil the story of what do you call it, GTA Vice City stories here, but it is heavily connected. Like for example, that Gonzalez character that I'm pretty sure most people remember him because there's a very popular mission in GTA Vice City that is associated with him. Yeah, he plays a very minor role in this game, but you understand his importance in GTA Vice City stories because he's much more involved in the story there. So yeah, do let me know your opinions on that. But other than that, I hope you all had a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all in the next one.